Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning and welcome. It's Nurse Richard the Wax Wizard. Thank you for joining me. It's just 2 ears in this. Really difficult though. Have a look at this. What now? How do you think that has ended up down there on this gentleman's eardrum? You'd be right. It's my friend or foe, good old buddy, fine end tube here. Now, this chap fully admitted sticking a cotton bud in his ear, and he's been very, very lucky because you can't quite see it yet, but you might see a little bit of it. There's a red mark just on the left hand side of the suction tube there, and that's how far he's poked in this cotton bud, and you're talking millimeters away from the eardrum here. And look at that, just slurp up. That's nice. And I thought that's it, but already I can see just behind it, your heart sinks when you see something like that. You're like, oh no. And he's left a more solid piece underneath it, which is quite tricky to get out. And obviously what's difficult here is it's obviously been pushed right on top of the eardrum, but also got that area to the left there, which obviously I don't want to go anywhere near, trying to avoid that because it already looks a little bit sore. So I don't want to catch that, which is why I'm probably being even more cautious. So I'm trying to hover over it to hope that it jumps up like that first bit did. And you won't really see it, but I'm just going like fraction of a millimetre by fraction of a millimetre nearer to this thing, and then every now and then I'm just coming back just to reassess and have a look where I need to put the tube next. But this stuff is so difficult, I can't begin to tell you how hard it is, and so precise, and obviously you have to have a very steady hand. And unfortunately, when I've touched a few bits there, it's just took away a little bit of the surface of it. It's not brought the bulk of it away. But probably more difficult these than particularly on this side, because me being left-handed, the suction tube is kind of coming from the left-hand side because of where I have to hold the camera, and it's difficult to get around that bend. You can bend the fine end tube. I often feel it's not always necessary, that, to be honest. I rarely do it. You can usually get it, and it's not too much, it's not too pronounced to recess this one. So all I tend to do is kind of reposition the camera and reposition the angle where I'm coming at it from. But I don't think we're far away from this thing jumping up again. There we go, look at that. Now I was hoping the whole thing would come then, and it pretty much did. But a little bit of it broke off, and unfortunately where it broke off, it's on that very delicate, that sore bit that he's clearly poked. And then I said to him, do you remember feeling a bit ouch when you stuck that in? And he did. So I want to get that little bit away from it without touching it, which is very difficult. So again, I'm just going to try and reposition the camera just so I can see a bit clearer around that bend there. And there you go, can you see I'm just twisting it round a little bit. So I'm kind of, my hand's coming, the suction tube's coming over the top of the endoscope here. But yeah, so some right-handed people and left-handed practitioners find particularly different ears difficult for different reasons. And that one was very difficult for me. But I'm absolutely delighted with the result there, as you can see. I'm more than happy with that. Now he's poked one in this as well, but he's been a bit luckier in this one. I mean, he was lucky in the other one, don't get me wrong. He's lucky not to completely puncture his eardrum. But what he's done here is pushed it right up into the roof of the ear canal, which is just as difficult, to be honest, because it's where I'm trying to get to there. You've got the cartilage portion just at the top there, and it's just behind that. So it's you've kind of got to nudge the soft cartilage away, because it kind of hangs down a little bit. And you just got to nudge that away and get into the bony part there. And again, hoping that would all come, it didn't. But the last bit wasn't too tricky. You might hear the gentleman in the background saying stuff. I think this one, he said, "Oh, you little," and it's not a word I can say. Like, "Oh, come out, you little monkey." He didn't say you little monkey. You might be able to hear what it says, but I can't repeat it. So I'm just trying to peel that away from the roof. And there it comes, gently does it. Don't want to lose this on the way out. And out she pops. Needless to say, he could hear a lot better, particularly in the other one, obviously. But he's not going to do it again. He got a right good telling off, got a bit of a finger wagging. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. But for now, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da!